As Bob finished off a blistering set, he carried a secret he chose not to share with the world. Bob Marley had cancer. The fiery tough gong, who as a kid conquered the slums of West Kingston and led the Wailers to worldwide glory, was now almost 35. Said to be gifted at prophecy since childhood, Bob predicted he would die at 36. Now listen to Bob's prophecies and messages, recorded in America in 1979 and stored in a vault until now.
Mr. Marley, in November 1930, almost 49 years ago to the day, Rastafari was crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Haile Selassie, King of Ethiopia. In 1955, 25 years later, the emperor set aside 500 acres of land for black peoples of the West who wished to return to the motherland. Now my question is, what importance should these facts have for black people of the world?
What important facts does these things have for black people in the world?
Yes.
First fact is that them are planning in Africa, right? Next fact is that Christ. No, the whole thing is when Christ then will return as the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of Judah. I see His Majesty as the Christ the Bible talks about. The Rastafari movement started at the same time when you see His Majesty crowned King of Kings, the name Rastafari.
Yes.
That's when the Bible revealed Him and the whole thing get together.
Yes.
So that is where the Rastafari movement. Yeah, Marcus Garvey. So we must look to the king, look for a king in the east. Black king. 1930, His Majesty crowned. And I cite him because that's when Marcus Garvey always deal with Africa. So, you know, it's just the truth, you know. You see, the wrong thing about it is that Christ, Him come from Africa, and Him always born July. You know, Christ is always a lion. Everyone who sits on the throne of King David have to be a lion. Judah. Rome fight it, you know. Rome just fight Ethiopia to set up Rome. So Rome become a symbol in everyone's imagination, in a sense, instead of Ethiopia. In Addis Ababa, which part the reality, not the follow, the real thing come from before men get idea so things like this could happen. You know, that's where the root had come from.
He lost his culture, his identity, everything. He became a slave. He grew into freedom. Now, the white person has always been living his normal life, his normal growth ever since, right? The black man now getting his freedom, he's trying so hard to balance with the white man. He's trying to prove that he's just as good, he's just as he's all that. So he's looking so far away from Rasta in the opposite direction, right? No, the white people now, they have already experienced middle class, this middle class, that. So they know what's happening in the world. So they have time to really go and check out the Rasta saying. They can really, they see it a lot more, to me, a lot more white people have understood or been attracted to Rasta than blacks in America.
Africa must unite, you know. The only place in Africa that never been colonialized is Ethiopia, ever since. So if Africa going to unite, then we have to unite towards His Majesty, you know, that ideology where His Majesty has. So the whole thing I deal with is to show the people the truth. It's the first natural way of living before man take power to himself, you know. Rasta way. Before man join anything. Free heart Rasta, you know. The right thing upon earth is Rastafari. That means regardless which rights a man have, if him not dealing with Rastafari will reveal himself, because when Christ said him shall return as the King of Kings. Like that much, I want to see it as signs of the time and judgment. But I know the only thing is Rastafari, because God no make mistake. And when him say I come as the King of Kings, no guy can come that way. It's him come, so. So then Moses and the man laid down the rules. When you take a vow to be a Nazareth, you must make the locks of your hair grow. Now we dreadlocks, all your dreadlocks now, it keep it to yourself. In a sense, if it was a trim and shave, maybe you'd end up in a pure nightclub at night time and you kind of accept it amongst the wicked. So when you dread now, you kind of have a confidence to stay and don't get corrupt, because it's not everywhere you go, people gonna like it. So you're conscious of that, so you stay within yourself. And knowing it's God you deal with, regardless of what men and people want to say. As everything God say is truth. Him say seek him first, and everything shall be added. Some people are searching for Jesus, but Jesus don't come again. Jesus will tell you him I come in a new name. And so him couldn't come again as Jesus. So at the time when him come as Rastafari. No, God no partial. Call him so. The Queen call him so. Everyone call him so. So him saying don't want that name. Name Rastafari. Which when him say new name come, it shall be dreadful and terrible among the heathen. So the beauty about it now is that all people must hear of Rastafari and the truth must go to them.